Good day, everyone. I hope you are in good health. Our topic for today is about Republic Act 9155. It says that an act instituting a framework of governance for basic education, establishing authority and accountability, renaming the Department of Education, Culture and Sports as Department of Education and for other purposes. So it emphasizes that this Republic Act, it shows that how the Department of Education governing his their branches, especially in the education. So, Section 1, short title, this act shall be known as the governance of basic education. In Section 1, it is declared that the policy of the state is to protect and promote the right of all citizens to quality basic education. The goal is to make education accessible to all Filipino children by providing free and compulsory education in elementary level and free education in the high school level. The aim is to ensure that every Filipino child has access to education. So supposedly, uh, basic education is essential for us that as a Filipino citizen in this country, we need to study in primary levels and secondary levels in order for us to learn and gain the basic literacy, which are the reading, writing, and speaking and listening. Uh, that is the uh, important that we need to achieve in this Republic Act. So for the section 2, declaration of policy, uh, states that the Department of Education, Culture and Sports shall be renamed as the Department of Education. The department is vested with authority, accountability, and responsibility for ensuring access to promoting equity and improving the quality of basic education. This section emphasizes the importance of the Department of Education in governing and overseeing the education system in the country. So, uh, this section it means that every Filipino people has an authority and privilege uh, to study in primary levels and secondary levels without any fees because it is important that every Filipino people could attain this such education so that in the long run they could able to use those learnings they have, especially in basic literacy skills. So for the section 3, roles and responsibilities. This section outlines the roles and responsibilities of various stakeholders involved in the governance of basic education. It includes the Department of Education, local government units, and other government agencies. Each entity has a specific duties and functions to ensure the effective implementation of basic education policies and programs. Section 4, Curriculum and Instruction. Section 4 focuses on the curriculum and instruction in basic education. It highlights the need for a balanced and relevant curriculum that promotes the holistic development of learners. It also emphasizes the importance of providing quality instruction and professional development opportunities for teachers. So, this section, every Filipino people uh, could uh, could could access, and they can able to have a free education, especially in alternative learning system, basic education, cluster of cluster of schools, formal education, informal education, integrated schools, learner, learner center, learning facilitator. So uh, those things are very important to the structure of Department of Education, especially in governing the branches of the institution from the head and the lowest branches of education. Section 5, school-based management. This section promotes school-based management, which gives schools and their stakeholders more autonomy and decision making. It encourages the active participation of parents, teachers, and community members in the management and improvement of schools. So, uh, this principle of shared governance, it actually uh, deals with us that as a learner, we are involved in this kind of uh, principle on how the Department of Education governing this institution from the head and the lower branches of its institution. So uh, we have uh, uh, we have a purpose of its principles of shared governance of Department of Education. We are also the subject in this principle of shared governance. In order for that, the on how they govern the principles of its institution. For the Section 6, accountability and monitoring. Section 6 emphasizes the importance of accountability and monitoring in the governance of basic education. It highlights the need of regular assessment and evaluation of schools, teachers, and students to ensure quality education. It also calls for the establishment of mechanism to address issues and concerns related to the accountability. So this section, it tells that the uh, uh, the Department of Education and its lower branches, they give a task to every teachers on in monitoring the students, or if the student actually learn his or her lesson. In order for that to measure and to sustain what is the lack and need improvements of their teaching, so that the Department of Education, they could enhance the betterment of the teaching of every teacher, so that the student could able to learn in every aspects of the lesson which discussed by the teacher. So this all the uh, topic for today, and thank you.